Welcome to Comedy Writers Roundtable, everybody. Woo! Yes, episode number 9 or 10 or whatever we're doing. We have comics, and what we're going to be doing today is, as always, we have written jokes on a certain topic, and we will be saying the jokes to the other comics on the table, and they will rate and roast, and we'll talk about stuff, and it'll be great. And I'd like to introduce our guest today, Dylan. Woo! Everybody, welcome, Dylan. Yes.
Hello, audience. Hello.
Hello.
Now, Dylan, I found out something today. I don't know if it's true. This may be the biggest podcast in Bend, Oregon.
I'm on the biggest podcast in Bend, Oregon.
Maybe.
Right now.
I don't know how many people are in Bend, Oregon, but
Wow. Let me just say, you all look great. Nico, Addison, Liam, you look a little tense. Take your jacket off, bro. I'm gonna stay a minute. Relax,
it's
dude.
steak stains.
You know,
Steak
welcome
stains.
to the biggest podcast in Bend, Oregon. Get comfy.
I just spent all this time cooking dinner, making it a nice, happy place for everyone. This dude won't get comfortable. This dude won't take his jacket off.
This guy won't take his shirt off.
This guy won't get naked. What the fuck?
Why not?
for the viewers at home, we previously asked him to take his shirt off for the podcast. Now, we know we're doing this live, so if we get enough love, enough people saying take your shirt off throughout this podcast, it may happen. So
You gotta earn it.
stay tuned. This week's topic is dog jokes. What order would we like to go about it?
Let's let the winner decide. Billy, what do you think?
Oh,
Yeah.
big winner,
Billy won?
Yeah, last week.
You guys let Billy win the last one?
Yeah, we're
I
not
haven't
very
won in a
good
long
at
time.
writing.
What was his first one? It's episode 10.
Yeah.
It's about time.
I can go first if we don't want to do this way.
We usually
Sure.
do it in order, don't we?
Finishing with Dylan.
Or do we?
Yeah, we can just finish. Yeah, let's just do that.
Finish with Dylan.
Sure.
Right on.
Let's hear it,
All
Bill.
right, here's my shitty dog joke. All right. So, just found out my dog has COPD. Yes, that's one of those acronym diseases. Very sad. I don't know. It's just... It's kind of sad when your dog starts having the same sorts of diseases as your grandparents, you know? Because there's a certain point when you start treating one better than the other because you care about it more. Like, you know, who gets more sympathy? Grandpa, who has COPD because he smoked for 40 years? Or my good boy, who has COPD because he's 20? You know, it's just... I don't think I care as much about Grandpa now. Like, has he been a good boy all his life? No, he abandoned his kids after Vietnam and became an alcoholic. But yeah, that's the conversation we had around the table at the holidays. So that's my shitty joke. That's my shitty joke.
Nice. I was completely on board until you said your grandpa left his family.
I know. I just lied there.
I was like, what's wrong with him smoking? Dude, fuck you. What's your problem?
You know what would be a funny line, though, is after you say, Grandpa smokes 20 years, and the reason the dog has COPD is Grandpa smoked 20 years.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just the
that
dog.
could be funny.
What does that stand for? I was thinking that the whole time.
Yeah, I thought you copped a grandpa.
You just pulled up to the supermarket. Gramps, get in the cart.
Grandpa. Cop D. Grandpa. I actually don't know. I think it's a breathing issue though.
So it's like a lung thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Rest-
is that the one where they
Can
get
you
the
die
holes?
from that?
I think it's just one of those, like, it eventually kills you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
COPD,
like
chronic
throughout the
obstructive
period of
pulmonary
your life.
disease.
Yeah, what if you gave the dog one of those smoke holes, and that gave it the ability to talk?
It's like,
That would make the joke better.
like, what if,
Yeah, that would make the joke a lot better.
It's still-
Now Grandpa and his dog have the hole in their thing, and they both die. Yeah.
the dog's still barking. It just has the raspy, like electrical.
Oh yeah,
noise.
yeah.
It's like
he's like
woof,
"Rah,"
woof.
and he's like wow wow.
Wow.
I wonder. There must be a reason to give a dog that kind of machine, right? Like if they got to be able to communicate with each other. If your
What are we
dog
talking
got
about right now?
okay, the hole in your throat thing.
Oh yeah.
If a dog was around smoke or something bad,
Uh-huh.
they get a hole in their throat. You still want your dog to be able to bark.
Yeah.
Do you do the same kind of procedure?
Ah.
I don't know why.
Because I think you'd have to go through chemo before you get that. And
Well, what is it? Is it like a...
Yeah, they just
You know what
cut
I'm
a hole in your throat because
they just put
something else
I
happened,
think
dude.
they just
Easy
put a
peasy.
kazoo in there.
Was it?
As a prank.
Easy.
Dude, imagine all the places you couldn't go with a hole in your throat. You
Oh.
know, like you could never experience like Times Square New Year's Eve with all that confetti. In the
Oh.
air.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. You're like a surprise birthday party. You're like, oh
I don't know, just
Yeah.
You need like a mask.
A
but just for your
sandstorm.
throat, so
Yeah.
a little one.
no. Do they have a filter? They probably have a filter on it.
Oh.
So then it's easier to smoke cigarettes. It's double safe.
You would need.
Oh my god.
the commercials made it seem like it was just a hole.
Yeah.
That's what really scared me. That's what really stuck with me because there wasn't a
Oh,
filter. It was just a
true.
fucking hole going into your body.
I thought it was a surgery that got you the hole. I didn't realize it was like... Is it caused from smoking, or is it what
No,
they do
they
to
do
fix
surgery.
your...
No,
Yeah.
that's a surgery.
Okay.
Wow, we're learning things.
Yeah.
We have Google at our
Consequences.
fingertips, and we're
There's
just learning.
consequences.
Well, as they say, a hole's a hole. And so,
Ew, you have
Another
a
thing
fiance,
you wouldn't be
dude.
able
Shut up, dude. You have a fiance.
Yeah. There's only one hole.
that's true.
Wait, what?
Just-
What? No, what do you mean?
I don't know what I meant.
You know,
What do you know about?
What is the hole you were talking about?
You still talking about the COPD hole?
I'm talking about his heart.
Just
Heart
The
valve.
hole in my heart.
The love valve.
Yeah.
All right, advice for it, though.
All right.
Let's
Well,
see. Well, like, did we give you any actual feedback on it?
no, that's good.
Sure.
that's all you want.
You don't
I think that's good,
Fun or
yeah.
something like that.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to make people just hate my grandpa. Like, be like, what? Because I
Oh.
want the punchline to be like, in Bend, Oregon, because I want it to hit Bend people, because we do treat dogs better than old people here.
You already have a really good joke that you can put in there. The one about
That's a good premise.
the grandma,
That's
the
the
renters. She's like, oh, you can't even rent the place anymore.
Oh.
What if it's her? What if she's got the condition? You
Oh,
don't convert
true.
it. So you could just combine them.
What if the dog had a hole in his throat and you put a shot collar? and you put a shot collar on your grandpa every time he asks for something. You're like, no.
Oh, that's not.
Is
What, is this a parallel universe?
Is that funny or terrible?
I
think you should
it
do
fixes
that.
all the problems.
Well,
you
yeah,
have
yeah.
about
So
the dog.
comparing grandparents to pets, I
Yeah.
feel like that's where I want the joke to go.
Right.
Whereas
You should have the invisible
There's the invisible
outdoor
fence.
fence for your grandpa.
I
was-
outside the retirement home.
I did have another
yeah.
premise to the joke where it was like, oh, so when my brother's dog gets anxious, he gives it CBD oil, and we do that with Grandpa too when he starts having flashbacks. And and so, see, that's another shitty premise, but I just want to like compare the grandparents to the dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're both under your care. You have to take care of them until they die.
You gotta put them down.
Put them down. That might be really funny.
I mean, like, what, assisted suicide and stuff?
Except we get the vet.
We get the doctor comes to your house.
The vet comes for both.
The vet comes-
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's like oh, this is not funny, but it's just worth saying.
Oh,
German,
good.
yeah. Hear me out.
Oh no.
Old guy, he's a German Shepherd, like the dog, but that's his job. He's a German Shepherd.
Wow.
He
What?
shepherds and he's German.
That sounds like a premise for you.
Yeah.
It's like a Nazi.
Yeah.
Just
What does
a
that mean?
German
Nazi
that
is
is
German.
shepherding a large group of people.
Does he drive for Uber
Onto a
X?
train.
Does he drive?
No, Alex Crookshank has a joke about German Shepherds being
Does he?
racist, right?
Oh, yeah, he
yeah.
does.
Maybe
Maybe he does.
I don't know what the punch. I forget what the
I know.
punchline is, but
I remember I laughed so hard when he said it though.
Dang.
Dang.
Reinventing the wheel over here.
All right.
All
Anything
right,
else? Some good
Liam.
feedback?
Spit fi. Alright, are you happy?
Yeah, you good?
I'm happy.
Okay,
All right.
that's all that matters.
it's weird.
They've never asked that before. They've never asked if I'm okay.
Yeah, we're becoming a cult slowly, so I want to make sure we're all happy.
Sex Mountain, right?
Yeah. No one's gonna remember that.
Yeah. It's an 8-episode
Yeah,
callback.
yeah,
Nobody
yeah.
gives a shit about that.
We have 2-episode fans, max.
Dude, the Lemurians are crazy.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Think about them all the time.
I tried to put Sex Mountain into an AI image generator, but it
Yeah.
wouldn't let me do it. It was
Oh.
they won't.
You got to use a like a dirtier AR.
I know, so I put on like getting it on at sex at like Love Mountain, and it just was like showing couples kissing and shit. And I was like, fuck this.
You wanted Fuck Mountain.
Yeah, I wanted Fuck Mountain.
You wanted Fuck Mountain.
And then let me put it in.
What about,
So
like,
pissed.
like intercourse mountain. You
I
gotta,
should've done
you gotta
that.
use the scientific terms.
That's true. I should have done that. I think.
I was like the adult version of a kid that can't find porn. It's just like, oh, dang it.
when,
It's
your image generator won't generate porn. It keeps doing these fully clothed women.
I'm not trying to buy a tank top here. I'm trying to get it off of you.
My AI image generator won't make the stuff I want to watch. All right, sorry.
All right, no, you're good. All right, I have a terrier named Finn. He's my family's first dog ever, and we treat him like royalty because he humps without repercussions. And he got fixed over a year ago, and it has not deterred him from humping at all because it was never about the pleasure for him. It was always about the power. He wants us to see that we accomplish nothing. He's just challenging the status quo of our household by riding a stuffed sloth out of spite. I feel like, it just goes to show you can put a dog on a leash, but you can't control how much he enjoys it.
I thought every premise of that was funny, but
Yeah.
but that's kind of yeah.
Yep.
Dang. Okay, so there's like a King Henry VIII joke in there, or some like English monarch joke in there, like, and then he tore her head off.
I wrote the first version of it was something like that, but then I thought it would be, bad with the, stuff overseas.
Yeah.
What
maybe.
stuff?
What's going on overseas?
Yeah.
What?
Well,
going
like
on?
this maybe isn't the podcast team.
No, this is
No,
tell
what's
talk
going on?
about
I
it.
don't get it.
What are you talking about?
Tell us
Well,
about
I'm
it. What happened?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about
What they do?
well, I was writing like king jokes.
Uh-huh.
Like
The king, yeah.
I was writing about like kings beheading people, and then I was like,
You worried the kings can get mad?
well, not the kings. I'm talking about bad stuff happening across the countries.
Who's king right now?
Yeah, what king?
Not like the king specifically, but are you fucking with me, man?
We're talking about princes right now, or Prince Andrew.
The first joke was Prince Andrew.
The royal families involved in some island getaways? Is that what
I don't
you're
know.
insinuating?
I'm
Or
not.
are you
I'm insinuating whatever we're insinuating.
Oh, all right.
Oh, you mean the king of the Jews?
Kanye?
Jesus.
Is that what you're
Kanye. He's a reluctant king.
We're talking about medieval shit.
Oh man,
Wow,
that one's so close. I feel like it's just being like really good hit. I can't remember, but I can't figure it out.
Part of it is I did it really fast because I get nervous on the pod, and I'm like, they're not gonna like any of this. I need to get through it really,
Gotta
really
get
quick.
through
I gotta
those emotions.
fucking fly through this shit because they're not gonna like it.
No, I kind of wanted to live in it
Well, yeah, I
a
think
little bit more.
it's better when I'm slow.
Yeah.
I just get nervous around y'all more than a paying audience, which is weird.
Yeah,
That's
it's almost
nice.
better if somebody that's just like if it's said in a voice that's just like somebody bitching about something instead of somebody talking about it like a news reporter would. Yeah, like
Right.
yourself.
Well, I thought the first joke was
This
actually,
just in: my dog humps his. He won't stop.
I thought the first joke was a good turn. Right, I said it kind of quick, but I thought
What
there
was the
some-
first part?
I said I have a terrier named Finn.
Uh-huh.
He's my family's first dog ever, and we treat him like royalty
Okay.
because he humps without repercussions.
Okay.
Right? I thought that was kind of clever.
Yeah, I wonder if you said something before that to like lead up to the any humps without repercussions. He's like he gets something like
What if you're like comparing it, and then you're like, one time we took this other dog to an island, and
I don't know. I think it's funny. Like
that was weird.
my dog keeps fucking everything in sight, and we still treat him like royalty. Despite like it's a known fact, like your dog is just like humping everything in sight, but like even with like having that knowledge, you treat them like royalty.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I like that, actually.
Yeah.
That's funny, yeah, just putting it out there right at the beginning. The first thing is like, my dog won't stop humping it. He dumps everything in sight. He's still royalty to us. We still turn a blind eye like the English do with their royalty.
And that's his right.
It's a whore.
He owns everything in this town, including that dog.
He owns everything in this town. That couch cushion, that thing.
Dog sounds like an OnlyFans model, dude.
I think what's like interesting about him, because I haven't heard about this with other people, is that he did get fixed and he still humps. You know, and I like that idea of like, oh, it's not about pleasure, it's about power, right? It's about he's sending a message to us. He doesn't like it. He wants us to know that even though he doesn't like it, he doesn't like us more.
Yeah, I like
They
that.
say dogs take after their owner.
Where did he? Oh yeah. No, mom's just like, where did he learn this? I don't say a word. Where did this kid learn? Yeah.
Is there something you want to tell us?
Oh my word.
Yeah, that's not
Everyone fucks funny to someone.
Yeah, I like that. With switching it around to just immediately going out there.
Yeah.
And then say we still treat him this way. He does this, he does that.
But is there a joke anymore if I do that? That's the only thing is it makes it a better setup, but then there's no punchline, right?
No, the punchlines are the kicks after.
Oh,
So
you mean
he
like
does
just
this. He does this. He even does this. He owns everything in the house. He owns the seat cushion. He owns that. He owns my leg occasionally. You know. My parents are always like, "Where did he get this from? This is a nice Christian household." And then I don't want to tell him that he got into my stack of my Playboys, and they're all ripped up in my room when he was a kid, and he hasn't been the same since. Something like that. I never told him about how I got into my.
I like where we started.
Yeah, I don't know. I liked everything.
I keep turning.
In
I'm
fact, whoever he doesn't hump, we have them excommunicated from the house.
No, you can like this. Instead of my dog, instead of like my dog ate my homework, instead it's like my dog searched Pornhub on my computer. Like that was the dog. Mom, look at him.
me.
Look at him. This is obviously not me.
That would be a tricky situation if it was the dog, though.
He won't stop.
You'd be like, Mom's definitely gonna think it's me. No.
So wait, what's going on in other countries?
Only tails.
Yeah.
What's happening in other countries?
Oh yeah,
It's not. It doesn't
overseas.
totally make sense. I just don't want to be the one to say it.
Say what?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
It sounds like you did it.
What? I didn't do anything.
Sounds like you did what's happening overseas right now.
All I said is that I thought it was poor timing to make a joke about
About what?
About what?
stuff.
Dude, take your shirt off or tell us what.
Take it off.
All right.
Take it off.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, welcome back to the pod.
All right.
We now have 2 more assets.
This is not a gun-free zone. Small caliber.
They're pistols.
Yeah, small caliber.
Yeah.
Oh,
Spaghetti Western.
I was gonna say you could never get me to take my shirt off on the podcast.
On Ben's best podcast.
Most popular podcast. The most popular podcast he's made.
I know.
How many people
I'm
watch
taking our
The
numbers.
fastest growing podcast.
I know.
We're on the rise.
We are the #1 ranked comedy podcast in Bend, Oregon.
Yeah.
Yes.
For 10
Yeah,
episodes
suck it,
running.
cyclists.
Yeah. I wish we could know.
Cyclists with
I
a podcast.
wish we knew
Oh,
who
yeah.
number 2 was so we could
I
talk
would hate that.
talk trash about them.
Yeah. We can just do
Number 2.
cyclist jokes next week. Or Norm McDonald jokes. That'd be fun. Oh, yeah. I have one more thought about that. It might be fun to make a thing about Instagram is OnlyFans for dogs. Everybody's always putting their bitches up on pictures and showing them in, like, revealing. They're like, look at this dog's tail. It's like, it's his butt. Why do you keep putting a picture? I don't know.
You like looking at
What's
dog
your
butts?
feed like?
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of all the violence, and then I was like, dogs, and now I just look at dog
Dog butts.
Yeah, it's everywhere. tail everywhere.
I hate
You ever
dog
notice how like the back of like a pug or something, like their butt kind of looks like an Eskimo?
No.
Don't you agree with this horrible thing?
Hey, here's a horror. Here's a
Don't you all
premise.
agree? I want to go down with
No,
friends.
it just kind of like looks like, you know, like the outline of like an Eskimo, you know, and it just like
I don't even think
yeah,
you would
it's
say
like he's all like
Eskimo.
bundled up for winter. You know what I'm saying? He's got like the fuzzy hat on,
Wow.
like the butthole of like a pug.
The fucking
Like Kenny from South
Yeah,
Park.
dude.
the
You know
back, the back of an Alaskan Airlines plane.
All right, I looked. Well,
You looked up butt plug?
Yeah, what do you think? I don't know.
We'll put
Eskimo.
that
Look
right
up
That's a
here.
Eskimo.
cartoon. Yeah.
Look up an Eskimo.
Yeah.
I need the side by side.
Yeah, somebody's made the site.
Hey, we should hire like a Jamie to look things up for us while we, spit in this fire that we're
Okay,
spitting.
look.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Eskimo outfit, right here.
Oh yeah, no,
Okay.
you're totally right. You're
Yeah,
totally right.
pug butt, right there. It's basically look
Go
at
back.
that butt.
Go
Look,
back.
look at that butt, and then look at that.
Is this
I mean,
gonna
it does
be,
look the similar.
Is this gonna be fun for the viewer to watch?
We'll see. Maybe I'll overlay.
Dude, look
it.
at
I
that
might
fluffy
overlay it.
thing.
Yeah, maybe.
Look
If
at
I
that
make it
fluffy
fun.
motherfucker right there, dude. And then look at this
All
Eskimo
right.
suit.
Viewers at home, on my right, I have an Eskimo. On my left, I have a pug butt.
Over Nico's face.
Comment at home if you think they look similar.
I thought you were just gonna point at me for the Eskimo. That would have made more sense.
Wow.
Well,
What a good time. All right.
Addison, do you have a joke?
I do. So, my parents always moving me around churches when I was a kid, and we went to one church, and they were like, it was kind of a bad church, but one thing they said during one of the sermons is like, all dogs go to heaven. And I was like, that is great. I'm so happy about that. I would go home, see my dog, and, I'm thinking about its eternal happiness and everything. And, then eventually fallout between my dad and the pastor. We had to leave that church. We go to a new church. It was a better church, but they believe no dogs go to heaven at this new church.
No!
And yeah, I'm kind of wrestling with that. I really enjoy the church. I had more friends, but then I go home. I'm like, wow, you are going to burn forever. Doesn't seem like you did anything wrong.
No.
What kind of church?
No. So.
So why did your dad and the pastor have the falling out?
Oh, I mean, that's just a notch in the chain of life, Like, he probably had,
How
6
many-
or 7 of those excursions at churches, That's how,
Is he always having falling outs with churches?
yeah. It's like,
It's a regular.
burdened by truth and,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Nice.
I feel bad for your dog now.
Well, I just think it's so weird that some churches are like, the church was proud of it. I remember the pastor would be like, we do not believe dogs go to heaven. Like, dogs are different. Come on, get over that. And then, you just have to be, okay. But
That's
you totally want your dog to go to heaven.
Right, it's bad marketing. I mean, you're trying to get new people in. You're saying their dogs are going to go to hell?
It's true. That's terrible.
Yeah, I guess they never said hell. But they just said they're not going to heaven.
Why?
Okay.
Why? What did they say? Why?
I think the idea
They're
is
like-
that.
Oh, yeah.
I think the idea is that they just cease to. It's like animals don't have a consciousness, so they don't have anything to go to heaven.
So if
Who
they don't
said
have a
that, God?
conscious,
I think that's the idea in the Bible.
well,
Like they don't have a spirit.
consciousness. What the fuck are they doing?
No, it's like they don't have a soul.
Oh.
They're just like
Good.
They're like a little robot, If you turn a robot off, it's just done.
Yeah, it's like God's NPCs. They're
Yeah,
just like-
that's how they view it. I
And
think.
we're different.
Yes.
Yeah, what's the
And like dogs have this tiny little soul, but it's going up there. It's going.
I do think there's a difference between humans and animals.
But that would
I
mean
totally
that dogs
think
have to
that's what-
believe
no.
that Jesus is their savior to actually get it.
Yeah, I think we're.
What if a dog
lower
does
than
believe
them.
that, though? If a dog can consciously believe that Jesus Christ is their savior.
Well,
that would mean they're going.
That's the dog that gets to
that
go.
would mean
the burden is on us.
Never mind. No, let's not do it.
Well, that's not fair. They can't speak English.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
What if all dogs already believe that? So I do think all dogs go to heaven.
Yeah, if
they all believe God's their savior, So when they're, a dog
Or Allah.
a dog,
That's right.
Allah, or the
What about Buddhist dogs?
Iraqi dogs? Buddhist dogs are reincarnates of Buddhist people. So
True.
all Buddhist dogs have been a Buddhist person.
Well, maybe that's the way you're.
Is that why they're going to hell?
No. Well, they're going to hell because they're Buddhist.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's what it.
Only the Christian dogs go to heaven.
Yeah, what are we talking about here? This is
That's a.
Only dogs that take communion will go to heaven.
That's a fucking wafer dog biscuit.
yeah, the dog biscuit actually contains
Only
blood.
dogs who
Yeah,
the bun and
only
black.
dogs who bite crackers get into heaven.
That might be a good direction for
Make your
the.
dog drink wine.
Only who bite crackers and wine.
That's all I feed my dogs. They are going to heaven.
My dog's been fasting for 2 weeks. And, he really wants to. He really wants to eat, but I'm trying to keep him committed.
I was thinking a good direction you could go is since this new church is saying your dog can't go to heaven. You're trying to figure out a different religion for your dog so that it can have a happy afterlife.
That would be funny.
So you're still Christian, but you're like,
my
you're
dog's
going
a
through him.
Buddhist.
Yeah.
He's into
My
whatever.
dog's Muslim, so
he's supposed to go.
he's gonna go into a church.
But Islam
No,
hates dogs.
What?
In Islam, they don't like dogs.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, Muhammad. That's why you don't have dogs in Muslim.
They
Well,
don't
maybe
like them, they don't like them in
his-
China either.
Yeah, well, they like them.
All right.
they like him.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
They like him a
I
lot.
don't know. How many stereotypes?
Yeah.
Is that actually true? I've never heard that about
No,
Muslims.
there's a story that they found, well, especially like black dogs. No, and I'm not joking. There's like a story where they found like a black. There's like something going on with Muhammad's day, something really messed up, and then they found like a little black puppy under his bed, and they took it out, and all of a sudden the rest of his day was going well. So then they just started killing all the dogs in their town. Like you go to. That's why, you go to Mexico, and there's, dogs everywhere in the streets. But I've heard if you go to, Afghanistan and Iraq, there's no dogs anywhere.
Do they resist arrest over there?
Maybe.
Sorry, terrible.
Actually, that's a good
terrible.
question for Dylan. Oh, hey, Dylan, were there a lot of, dogs in Iraq and Afghanistan?
Oh my God, there's so many.
Oh, maybe I was wrong.
There's
Okay.
so many.
Dude,
We would have oh my God. So
That's
we
too
would
bad.
have dogs that would follow us around on mission, and it was fucking cool, dude. Anytime you'd leave the little compound, this one dog Goliath would just follow you around and come back with you.
So there's some things that they follow, if it's a black dog, it's evil, and if a dog licks anything, you have to wash it.
Okay.
So, because there's stories. That was the story.
But didn't we have that with black cats in the United States for a while?
I think
Like
black
the
cats are
witch.
cool.
Was
Yeah.
the witch there?
They're bad luck.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
nowadays people don't believe that.
So,
So do we know? Is
speaking
that
of-
still something
I
people
just
believe
got
in
a belly
Islam?
from your cat.
The cat is considered.
Dude,
cute.
so
Oh, cats are alive.
nice, bro. Nico's cat, her
What's
belly fluffy
What's
as
it do if
fuck.
a dog
I
touches
just
your
went in
clothes
there
in
and caught
Islam?
belly real quick.
Yeah, they say a dog
so
slams
good.
and pure.
What are we talking about?
We're having
I
multiple.
feel like we're
If a
breaking
dog
up
licks
into a
upon
lot
a
of different
container-
things.
Yeah.
One person talk at a time.
Yeah, if a dog licks anything, you have to throw it away.
Is it
or,
worth
wash
it? Is it worth it to find out?
No.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
By the way, we're in a new podcast studio. If you guys
We
have
are.
noticed. Welcome to my house.
Nico's house.
Just moved in.
Yeah, we're getting
Oh my
sidetracked
gosh.
here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
So did I get any advice for that joke?
I
or-
just gave you advice.
What was
I
it?
said,
I'm sorry. I've been doing that all night.
It's been 20 minutes.
Or what? You guys have been saying stuff for 20 minutes. Where's my advice?
the thing where I said,
I know.
go into the different religions for your dog,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Because you can still be Christian, but you're trying to get your dog saved. I
Yeah,
think
my
that's kind
dog's
of a fun
Hindu.
angle.
No.
Yeah.
And I like the idea of a pit bull biting crackers and wine.
Yeah, that was when he took
going to
communion.
heaven.
Yeah. That would be good.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
what?
that
what
is funny. So I've started giving my dog communion.
like they sell it at pet
Start
stores or
getting
something.
communion.
Like
I
dog-
take
the
him
dog
to church
biscuit
in a
of Christ.
sweater and
They've got a dog section in church. Just for little pugs sitting there.
I got him a little cross to carry.
he's chewed it up a bit. But he's
Oh my gosh.
He won't ever drop it.
Instead of
he's always got it.
instead of a stick, he's fucking carrying across.
Right across.
Oh man.
All right.
And Jesus wept.
Whoa.
Whoa.
All right.
I'm so much happier now that I've told my joke. And we've moved on.
Yeah.
You know?
And your shirt's off.
Yeah, I
you're
feel so much more
relaxed,
loose.
Looking good, feeling great.
Well, thank you. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
dude.
Doing good.
I'm gonna have to get the couch dry cleaned after this.
More deodorant. We're doing
kidding.
our best.
Kidding.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Do you feel? Is there any questions left, or you got?
No, I'm good.
All right.
Cool,
You ready,
cool.
Nico?
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right, just-
I got. It's kind of just a little premise. I'm here for your guys' ideas and feedback on this one.
Mhm.
Before I get into it, there's a note in. I'm just going off my notes here. I write stuff all the time. Above this is written. Above it, this joke is written. Guns don't kill people. Alec Baldwin does. And then we got dog jokes. So, yeah.
Nice.
I don't know if we can all agree. I think we can all agree that cats are Republicans and dogs are liberals. You know, because like, okay, think about it, like dogs. They love everybody. You know, and like a lot of leftists, dogs lick whatever they want or whoever they want.
They're getting into anything.
Yeah. And a little known fact: dogs actually support abortions. So that's dogocrats. And cats, on the other hand, I feel like if a cat had thumbs, they'd be like so down with guns, you know?
They'd be shooting shit outside the window.
Yeah, like just like so pro Second
I'm
Amendment.
gonna fucking kill that squirrel out there.
Yeah, Republicans.
That's adorable.
That's actually all I wrote down. So I was hoping for some more comparisons. At least,
Oh my god, with their little beans.
The little bean.
Dude.
Bean gun.
Wow. I feel like you didn't come up with much for the cats. You were just like, if they had
They had thumbs.
they'd be into shooting like us
They'd
because
be
we have
so
hands.
close. They're so
They're so
Yeah.
close. They're 2 fingers away from being able to shoot.
It's tough. I've heard a similar joke before where it does the opposite way because it'll be like my dog. He's always trying to help out around the house. You know, he's always trying to pay his taxes. The cat just takes. Where's my welfare? What's going on around here? But I do
Yeah,
like
I do.
Republicans. That's
Yeah, I
kind
think
of
that's-
Republicans.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think
And I
it's
do
fun.
like but Democrats. There's a cat in.
Dog,
That's
yeah,
also true.
Yeah,
It's tough.
Democrat.
Republicans.
Democrats.
Yeah,
That's so funny that I didn't think of Democrats.
No, I thought of it. I just didn't have any comparisons for
Oh,
the
okay.
other way
Yeah.
around. It was easier for me to go one way than.
I would like that, since it's such a silly thing to say, I would like that after a really serious moment. It's like, what are you, a Republican? Like, you know, it's like,
Dogs have paws too, though.
yeah, it's also true.
Yeah, it would be funny to say.
Yeah, but
It would be funny to
That's
say.
realistic facts.
Yeah, if the Republicans, if you were like looking at your cat and you were all pissed at him,
Yeah.
and he kept doing all these things, and you're like, what? And you're vaguely referencing Republicans, and you're like, what are you, a Republican? What you say comes.
Yeah, I think the sillier the joke, the more serious and
More
aggressive it has
comparisons
to be.
first before you say.
Yeah.
It.
yeah.
That's fun if it's later. I like that.
Well, I like I like personally like the part where I'm just like, oh, and like little enough that like dogs support abortions.
That was
Yeah,
funny.
Just like stupid shit like that. Where it's just
I think that was
very-
great. You could try different things too. You could be like, my dog hates when Mexicans come over the border.
Yeah.
So basically, what you're talking about is was it cats being Republicans and dogs being Democrats? That it's a two petty system.
Oh yeah, because that's two pets. Yeah, there's
Two pet system here.
That's a good one. Because that's that works perfect. That's funny.
Petty.
Two pets.
That's-
I know there's so many things you can do. Because like my dog barks at my Mexican house cleaner, so he's obviously a Republican. So it's,
No, it's the other way around though.
I know, but that's tough because you could. Do
My
it both
dog
ways.
barks. He's so proud of the mailman.
What if it's already someone else's premise to have like, you know what I mean?
True.
I don't want to tap into that.
Oh yeah, do it the way you're gonna do it then. Just we need more word comparisons. That's funny.
Why don't you do the libertarians and the Greens? They don't get a lot of love.
The greens, like the collards, the kales.
The greens are if you just have plants.
Them collard greens.
These blue collar. I'm a collard green.
I thought you were green. Blue collar.
Yeah,
I thought they
I'm
were
blue
green.
collar. I'm a blue collar green party.
Dude, I love that blue collar. I thought they were green.
I'm blue collar.
That's funny.
Collar green.
So silly.
Eat your vegetables, kids.
I keep forgetting we're being recorded.
Work hard and eat your vegetables.
So that was a terrible. That was a terrible joke. That
No, I
was-
do like how you added in just the abortion one. That is funny.
No,
Yeah.
I know that might be just a quick little.
Well, I feel like you can almost justify it a little bit. Like, when you said it, like, it's supposed to be random. It's like, oh, dogs support abortions. But I honestly think you can come up with a reason that dogs. I'm pretty sure.
I don't think dog would support abortion, so
Why? But
Yeah,
why?
what's your take?
because dogs go to heaven.
Oh, true.
It's like, I don't know. You only see things in black and white.
Yeah,
Dogs are the
but
most political animals. They always see things in black and white. Oh, that's tough. Yeah. Nah, it could go either way, but there's funny stuff there. There's so much funny stuff.
I know it's just one of those like very like general like topics where it's like you're talking about like politics and you're
Oh,
talking
man.
about dogs.
Yeah, having a
It's
bunch
like-
of comparisons to like lead up to that last and then dogs for abortion, you know, and then that's the final funny, really big laugh, I feel. And then you just get off the topic and run away.
Yeah, it was just a quick little. I feel like that's something I could like jump into after my cat jokes.
Yeah.
Dude, but I think I'm right on this. Like, come up with one reason why a dog would support abortion.
Because they have no dreams.
Because, like,
They love everybody.
dogs are always like, what's in there? What's in there? So, like, they totally want to see what's in there.
Yeah, let's rip that shit out.
Yeah, I guess if you
Democrat.
if your dog can't wait,
Have you ever seen a dog at an abortion protest? I've never seen a dog outside of Planned Parenthood.
I feel like somebody has probably brought their dog to
Yeah.
a Planned Parenthood.
I haven't seen it.
Billy,
Do you take your dog to Planned Parenthood?
only when it needs one.
Only when it needs a
What do you mean by that?
A condom?
you know what I'm saying.
Plan B?
Sometimes, she's too young to be a mom. Billy, can you open this for me?
Oh no, dude.
The shooter?
I don't do shooters.
I know. They don't account for soft
Names
hands.
get wild over here.
I feel like everyone's
there
wants
it
to pick it up.
Sorry, everyone. Liam's always like this.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Just putting alcohol in Diet Coke.
Holy shit,
It's a little bit. It's a science.
All right.
Oh, did you want some?
I want to have some.
Oh, that's my bad.
What the heck? You're sharing a little.
It's
guy?
a little cup.
That's so cute.
I know. Me and Billy have been together like
It's
that.
like the scene.
that's
from,
actually good.
Yeah. Do you want any more? Or are you?
No.
Good sipping vodka. 99 bananas, is that?
All right.
Like I fucking said. That was so stupid. I knew it said berries, and I was like, wait, maybe there is bananas. What the fuck was that? So stupid.
All right. Who's left? Who's left?
Just Dylan.
Just Dylan. We're 40 minutes in.
He's so stupid.
Oh, fuck.
You're last,
Let's
Dylan.
get it going, dude.
Alright. Well, you guys know, being from Bend, Oregon, maybe y'all don't, but I was driving around down by the railroad tracks, and I went down, I turned down China Hat Road, and I was driving down China Hat Road, and I noticed out there, I saw a lot of strays out there, a lot of stray people.
Oh.
You know, like living out there on China Hat, and I started feeling real bad for him, so I just picked one up and adopted him.
Nice.
Yeah,
name
dude,
him?
I took him home.
Did you name him?
Yeah, well, see, I treat him real well. I feed him. I let him go outside, and and he does so good, and he's got great manners. And I always tell him, "Who's a good little crackhead? Who's a good little crackhead?" It's like, because I feel like the only time it's okay to call something a crackhead is when it's your pet. You know, it's like that's like the only time it's okay to call something a crackhead. So then anyway, so it was in the summertime, right? And then me and old boy, we go for a ride. And I stop at the Bonsky, go to the food carts, right? And I go out and I meet my friends, and my friends are like, "Oh my god." Like, it's 100 degrees. Like, you know, like, where's your pet? And I told them I left him in the vehicle. And they were like, no. And they were livid. They were so mad. And they're like, you left it in the vehicle? And I was like, yeah, it's okay. I left a window crack for him.
Oh, I got it. Dude. Just the energy you had.
Yeah.
So much energy. I love that. I left some window cracks for him.
What was that line? What was the line you had about you could only call something a crackhead if it's your pet?
Yeah, it's only acceptable.
Have you ever seen a drunk white girl? I'm such a crackhead. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sarah, stop.
As long as you say that joke every time in a way that's just like, guys. It'll work every time. If you're like, it's not going to work. It's like, ah. I like that a lot. Yeah.
That was fun.
I don't even know if I had any.
I don't have any feedback for that. That was great.
That was definitely the best energy of the night.
I left some window crack for him and then just wait till they all get it.
Yeah.
Best part of it.
I really like the idea of you, like, you know, training him and like teaching him tricks and stuff.
Right? I was trying to think of more of that.
Shake. No, he's just like, no, not that.
So they're doing the lean.
Yeah. Don't shake like that.
He keeps sleeping outside, and I'm like, no, come in.
No, we sleep inside.
Yeah.
He's always twitching. I'm like, no, don't twitch. Shake.
Yeah.
No, pee outside. Pee outside.
Oh my god.
No, on the carpet. No, on the carpet. No.
Stop snorting the feta cheese.
Don't make me call animal control.
I've got a little crackhead here, and he's just such an issue. The guy comes over, he's like, he's got a net, he's got a butterfly net. You're right, you're gonna need a bigger butterfly net.
When you feed him, you're like, sit, wait, release.
You have a burrito. He has a burrito. A Chipotle bowl. I put a Chipotle bowl on the floor.
He passes like almost dude in the street. He's like, heel. He starts going after him.
I walk in by other homeless people on the street.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No.
Starts going crazy.
Mine's certified.
Mine's fixed.
Service crackhead.
Humping on another crackhead. Yeah.
He's got a great intuition. Okay, he lets me know when something's wrong. Last week he told me something was going down at the Pentagon, and they released the UFO files.
He was right. He listens to all my conspiracy theories and just goes,
You got a hell of an intuition.
The first punchline was so good. Like, that laid everything. When you said strays, I was totally on board. I love that.
Oh, yeah, it was all on board.
Yeah, that was great.
Sick.
Great joke.
That was great.
Holy shit. Yeah.
All right, Dylan won.
Yeah. I want to vote. That was best of the night.
It's great when we can rip off of it too. It's
We really live in that one for a second.
I think that would be a great sketch, though.
That's a great
Oh,
sketch.
that's a great sketch. Yeah. My service rates.
I know where we can go.
Yeah. We definitely need a real crackhead.
The flyers for auditions out there.
Just passing out flyers.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Yeah, 6-pack and an eighth of weed.
They work for crack, I think.
Yeah,
It's really what they want.
Can't help with that.
Well, in that case,
All right.
somebody give this to Dylan.
Crown
Yeah, let's go.
Nice.
All right.
Woo!
Yeah, dude.
All
Thanks,
right.
guys.
Good shit.
Dude, thanks so much.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks
for
You
coming.
guys have been so cool. Such an honor to be on the #1 best recorded
Fastest growing
podcast in Bend.
podcast in Bend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing.
We gotta add that to all of our bios. Just
Oh,
like
yeah.
You really do.
Fastest growing, biggest podcast.
in Bend, Oregon.
Well, as the winner,
Yeah.
this customer.
You guys don't know, but there's a silent studio audience of thousands of people back there.
That's right.
They came late.
We have lots of crackheads.
Yeah, as is customary, then
Yeah.
if you want to pick a topic for our next show.
Yeah. I got one. I like I think we said cyclists,
Oh,
like
yeah.
for one,
Yeah.
but it was like I like communities, you know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of like a community or a subculture, you know what I'm saying? Like soccer or football can be, so like let's do like a do one about a community of
Perfect.
people.
Annoying community.
Yeah, an annoying
I got mine
community.
already. I know
Oh,
what
yeah.
I'm gonna write about.
Oh, that's a good
We're
one.
Good.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Well, sweet. Well, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching, Liam.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah. All right. Woo! Everybody.
We're going to a concert.
Yeah. Peace.